Hey, it's Glenn at Microsurvey. I'm the sales manager here, and we're chatting today with Kiera on our product team about StarNet 14, which is coming out pretty soon here in February. So, what were we chatting about again today? It's something about a non-graphic version of StarNet. Is that what we were going to dive into?
Yeah, exactly. The last few months we've been developing StarNet 14. I'm really excited to show you some of the new features that we've got coming. And one of them is the ability to bypass any graphics requirements in StarNet. So I'll share a slide with you here, just so you can understand a bit better the reasons why we decided to build this, and who we built it for.
Seems odd why you would not want graphics, but I'll follow along.
I'll give you my reasons. All right. So the no graphics mode of StarNet. Right now, there is a bit of a problem by having the network plot in StarNet. There is a graphics engine that needs to be run with that in order to render the model of the network plot, and running the visualization of the data. And so right now, it's a bit of a problem for some users who have a PC setup that doesn't have sufficient graphics on it to be able to run our core graphics engine in StarNet. And even more so in the monitoring industry, or our StarNet Ultimate users who are running automated scripts of StarNet using the command line functionality. Oftentimes those environments are being set up on a virtual machine, which aren't necessarily built to support graphics, or it's an added cost on the user in order to configure that setup to support graphics. And so we've had this request by a few people just to be able to bypass that. Right now, if your environment doesn't support graphics, it's just going to crash StarNet, which is not usable to those customers. So we've implemented a way to install StarNet with a different way to launch it. And so during installation, there's a new custom setup type. And when you go into those custom setups, you'll see an option for no graphics. Really what this is no network plot. The network plot is what is causing the graphics requirements. So by running StarNet without the network plot, then we're bypassing that need for graphics. So by selecting the no graphics version in the installer, you see that it's an additional shortcut that is excluding the network plot, and it doesn't require any extra space on the hard drive. And then upon installation, there will be two desktop icons. The blue one is the traditional StarNet that we all know and love. And the white one is the one that you would click to launch StarNet without the network plot to bypass those graphics requirements. So this is just going to solve a problem for some of our users where setting up that initial environment for StarNet has been a challenge.
Right, and that's more monitoring users. Is there any other use case for that, or it's just the requirement if they don't want that on that type of computer, then we at least have a solution for them that way?
Yeah, exactly. It's just some edge cases on hardware and using those virtual setups, which is most likely to happen on those massive infrastructure projects or in monitoring use cases where they're automating their processes. And in these automated processes, it's not really as important to be looking at the network plot because it's running in the background. It's a set it and forget it type of situation as much as you can. So that's where we felt okay to be having a version to exclude the network plot, but you still have that traditional StarNet that you can run if you have the infrastructure to support it and still need to be viewing your data.
Okay, well, that's cool. That will help those customers that have that use case. So that's good that we'll have that wrapped up in StarNet 14.
Absolutely.